And for part two, just got a new subscriber. He's now leaving the building. I think I missed a shot of him, but we were just chatting for a while about tech and channels and stuff. And so I missed getting him on the video, but this is the free room. It's probably a big mess now.
It's that, so even if you just...
So mass last ditch, just last ditch free for all in here. I've never seen it this crowded in here. Free mice, troll card, calendar maker from CE. What's this? What is this?
It's a
Cable modem case?
What is the case?
Just the case, yeah.
No.
Oh, really? Oh, it's so light though. I got, huh? Weird. Look at that thing. Down to junk. All junk left. Motherboards. Netgear router. Freehand, yeah, look at that. What's this? Spy sweeper with antivirus. Web root. That's funny. Quick link 2. There's impact. Wow. Flow charts. What are the system requirements on this? It's old school Claris packaging. Let's see if this is actually intact. I might actually grab this. Yeah, I had this tool before. Yeah, I fill floppies. There's a big old book. Yeah, what the hell? I never tried Claris Impact. Nice to see some old branded Claris stuff. Because after a while, they became Claris. After they broke off from Apple, Claris became FileMaker Inc. and got rid of all their content. Just became FileMaker only, FileMaker Pro. They put it out with dust. What is this thing? Power board. Power switch. I love little silly boards like this. Don't really mean anything, but they're kind of cool for decoration. I'll put these inside the Claris Impact box. Let me use my tripod here to put this down. Can't really fit inside the box. I'll just put the pieces in my backpack. And then the old backpack. Just carry the Claris Impact box around. No problem. little souvenir from the show. Hello, Davos. Never heard of Open. Linux Magazine. Oh wow, Carly Fiorina. I gotta get this one just because of all the politics bullshit where Trump was calling her all kinds of names. Carly Fiorina. Sysadmin Magazine. Journal for Unix System Administrators. Web Admin. Alright, what the hell? Something nerdy to look at. What's Dell got to do with it? Networks. Linux Journal. Web it up.
Yeah, it's like they rattle canned in 18. Except they're doing the job.
Yeah, I'll take one of each of these just for fun. Sysadmin Web Admin Magazine. What the hell?
It's not bad. I would actually recommend looking for an 85000.
Pardon me? Excuse me?
Same size.
Type styler. Oh, a microphone. You could use a microphone. Why not?
This, I think I got this for
A couple of microphones. What the hell? Might be good for some lo-fi experiments. All right, that's enough. Get out while the getting's good. It's funny, they were talking about delivering the Apple One's motherboards in pizza boxes, and there's a woman with a Costco pizza box back there. Might have an Apple One inside of it. You never know in this place. Lots of natural lighting coming in through the ceiling. It's a really cool building. Perfect for a museum, even though it was just a corporate building. All right. Oh, there's the guy who was at the lecture. All right. Need a place to put my bag down for a second. Is that Virtual Boy working? It does. I'll have to try it out. There's crap in my backpack. Put this down for a second with my little tripod. Can't hold all this crap in my hands. It's a carpet cam for you guys.
You just saw it. Oh, you just mostly on the garden. Yeah, Jesus, yeah, his family's Shoot! So he's an AE and she's
He's playing on a Soviet PDP-11 clone computer.
Very unconventional. Project manager.
Which game is that? The game name?
This Dangerous Day by John Carmack.
Dangerous Dave? Okay.
Yes.
That's good.
This game is 1991.
Yeah.
And last year my friend was ported this game on this platform.
Oh, nice.
All hands like every month and other people into the last
Dangerous Dave. Oh, yeah. That's cool. Oh, Zed Software. I didn't know that. Never saw that game. Very nice. Thank you.
Oh, you have a justifier.
Okay. I'm going to do a quick Virtual Boy demo here. Never tried one before. So I'm going to put this down again. Bear with me while I stick my eyes on this thing. Oh yeah, it's a bouncing ball in 3D coming at the eyepiece. That's pretty cool, actually.
Oh, Sega is amazing.
Yeah, the illusion's actually pretty good.
That's awesome.
Can't really see it in here, it's too dark, but you get the idea. Give it to bounce. You can probably see it. See the ball bouncing in the distance there? So the 3D illusion does work. It's just annoying that it's all red. All right, let's see what else I missed over here. I think I saw most of the tables by now. He's got the pet open again. I missed this area before, number 64 stuff. Gauntlet on Commodore 64. Got chickens. Wackadoodle. There you go, I'm getting ready. Oh, I missed. Chicken noises. Junior 6800. Custom built. I was already here earlier. And I was here earlier as well. I think I saw this whole table.
You can see inside. These are the files that are inside this directory. Also, there is a script. Here's the script. This is my program. It works off the screen. So this is the actual program. But in addition to this, we've got the data files which hold the actual questions. We've got a library for doing graphical. We've got
So the Acorn demo. I already showed the Spectrum stuff earlier. Showed the Spectre games yesterday. Did not see the IMSA yet.
That's me.
It's still the same box. And those parts are interchangeable. They can come out of that machine.
A siren song, literally.
There's another shot of the IMSA 8080. A lot of card expansions. How's it going?
Doing good. How you doing?
All right, so I've seen these around, but I have no idea this era of computers how to use them. So if you don't hook anything up to it, what can you do with the front panel?
Oh, you can
practical?
play chase the bit,
Okay,
but that's about it.
that's about it. Okay,
Yeah. If you really want to use this machine, you got to get away from these switches.
yeah. But initially, that was as far as it went. People would say, "Hey, this is fun," you know.
Yeah, you chase the bit, but
Yeah.
after about 5 minutes of chase the bit, you're pretty tired of it.
Yeah.
So this machine, this chassis, what he did was after I built it, played chase the bit a couple of times.
Yeah.
Then I went and got an ASR 33
Okay.
and did the paper tape punch and reader thing.
Okay.
And then after I loaded BASIC one time with the paper tape reader on the teletype, then I went out and I got myself an optical grade reader for paper tape, and that changed everything because I was
Really?
able to load BASIC in like
Okay.
1 minute flat versus half an
Typing
hour.
it in there. Yeah.
Yeah. And then from there, next thing I did with it is I put the New York Harbor simulator on it so we could simulate the harbor.
Really?
Ran that for a couple of months, and then
What's it's just all ASCII characters doing the graphics, or is it actual graphics? Graphics?
It was a program that would simulate random arrival of traffic into
Okay.
the harbor, and it had routes. It knew where the ship was.
But what's your
gonna go.
feedback on the screen? What did you see?
What you got was an accumulation of traffic incidences where like a ferry and a cargo ship would cross each other and you had to do some kind of maneuver. So the idea was we wanted to determine if we had to install a traffic control system in New York Harbor.
Okay.
Because nobody knew if there was enough traffic to make it worth the time.
But how does it know if it's not done by graphics, by visuals and maps and stuff? Is it done with longitude, latitude numbers updating constantly, or is it? How does it know what's going on?
You know, back in the old days, before we had graphics terminals,
Yeah.
what we did was we knew about vectors. You have an object that's moving.
Like
with
the old waypoints and GPSs.
so you got vectors, and you look at the vectors, and if they cross over, then you know there's going to be a collision.
Yeah.
So that's how you did. Before GPS.
Okay.
Before any of that stuff, we
Right.
had Loran.
And then all these cards, could you literally fill this up if you wanted to? Would it handle all of it?
Oh, sure, no problem.
And what was the common use for all the cards? What would you put in here?
Well, usually you would put in like a VGA board. I
Yeah.
could put one of these in there, and I could modify the BIOS on the operating system so that it would use the propeller graphics,
Okay.
the VGA board. Another thing you can do is...
But are these are boards specifically made for this era of computer, or was the stuff made afterward that will work?
Well, something like this.
Because these aren't regular ISA cards, right? These are...
No, this is an S100 card.
Okay.
It's compliant with the IEEE standard. I think it's 689 or 698.
So you could put this in an 8088 or something like that, or
there is
286?
an 8088 board for this
Okay.
chassis.
Okay.
Okay, but you can't put this in like a PC.
That's what I thought, yeah, because it's a different standard, right?
Yeah.
So no one makes these anymore? It's all, you got to find old stock, basically?
Oh,
Or
hell no. You can buy old stock if you want to.
Yeah.
But what you would do is go here,
Yeah.
find out what you want, and then order parts from
Wow.
from Todd.
And they'll just build them up.
Yeah, but you can only get blank boards. I mean,
Yeah.
forget buying boards that are stuffed in them. Okay.
So you have to do the stuffing.
Yeah, you're going to be on your own. Okay.
And there's enough schematics out there to figure it out.
Oh yeah. Once you go investigate this website, you're going
Yeah.
to see tons and tons of schematics and pictures of circuit boards
Yeah.
and all kinds of stuff. It's all open source. Just have a blast.
And so you had to add a board to get this monitor and keyboard hooked up, basically. Right?
In this case, I'm using a Jade Z80 CPU,
Okay.
and it's got a serial port built into it.
Okay.
So as soon as you fire it up, you're on serial.
Okay.
And it will come up here. So there it is. That's the thing. And then E tells it to boot. So just boot it up from the flop from the 8-inch floppy.
Okay. So you had to invoke it here first, though.
Oh yeah, no. If you don't tell it to do something, it'll just lay there and burn power.
Okay. So you can't send commands from a keyboard. You have to do some stuff here still.
Well, what I did here, so I stopped it from running. All
Yeah.
right. See, that's the run stop switch.
Yeah.
And then I reset it. Then I run it again. Now it's over here.
Okay.
That's it for inputs.
Okay. So you don't worry about all these other switches most of the time.
Not anymore.
Okay.
If I knew that there was a specific problem at a specific location, I could dial it in and ask it what the heck's going on there.
So the keyboard's going to that serial board you mentioned.
Yeah.
Monitor's going to which board?
This is serial monitor. This is a
Oh,
jack
serial monitor. Oh, shit. Okay.
So this is serial cable coming out over here.
Okay.
And hooking up to that.
Wow. Okay. So they're both serial. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Could it? Is there any possible way you could have a mouse work with it?
Not with this.
Okay.
I'm working with another guy to get a combined graphics and mouse and keyboard controller that will hook up and run with the 68030.
Okay.
And that would give you access to GEM.
And is that a GUI?
GEM? GEM is a graphics GUI. Yeah.
Is okay. Yeah. So how far could you take it with that? Like a file manager type thing, a GUI file manager?
Oh yeah, it's got a GUI file manager. It's got, it's a Windows system.
Oh, okay. So it would play games and you could do
Whatever you want to do. Yeah.
Okay.
You don't
Alright.
really want to play games with it. I mean, it's
But I mean, it could.
horribly slow, but
Yeah, sure. Because it's an emulation.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not an emulation. It
No.
just runs slow. It's
It's
not
just
fast.
slow. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, since I don't know the lineage of all these things, where does this fit in or compare to an Altair?
Well, the Altair was the absolute first home computer.
Right. Really simple.
Shortly
As far as
thereafter,
the 8080, as far as the 8080 is the 80, in that basic form factor, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got one of these also at home. It still runs.
Because like the Altair, you pretty much had to just play with the switches, right? There was not much of this.
Oh,
Well, yeah, you could do serial stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Altair
Oh, yeah.
had 882SIO board,
Okay.
so you could do essentially this with an Altair.
But
Well,
initially,
Altair.
until somebody made that, you were kind of like doing what you were saying.
Yeah.
Playing with the switches on the
Playing with
lights.
the switches, yeah.
Yeah.
For that matter,
Change
the
the
Altair,
bit.
for that matter, the Altair serial interface came with not only RS-232 but also current loop, so you can run an absolute teletype widget with it, which I actually have done.
Oh, really?
A physical ASR-33 type of
Okay.
thing there with the Altair. I did that back in the 70s. Okay.
But Altair had no hope of a GUI ever, right?
Oh yeah, you could do it. You
It could?
eventually get there. Yeah.
Yeah, 8080 processor. For
It's
that
mere matter of writing software.
Did anyone do that? Have you seen
Not
it?
that I'm aware. I don't know. Do you know of anybody who wrote a GUI for?
A GUI for the Altair specifically, no. But I would imagine it's not
What
impossible.
about for
because-
CPM 2.2 or 3.0? But for
yeah, I
GUI
ran,
for
I ran CPM 1.0 way back when, and then eventually went to 1.4. But my floppy drive controller died, so much for that. But as far as
But it won't run CPM automatically. You have to put another card in there to do that, right?
a floppy controller of some sort, yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think he's asking a slightly different question. No,
I'm thinking of
out
CPM,
the
the
Altair will not run.
CPM, not the OS CPM, right?
CPM's got Perry Kildall's code from
Yeah,
back in the
yeah,
70s.
exactly. The
Yeah,
one that
yeah.
Microsoft stole, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and that one is no GUI on that one at all. You have
Yeah.
like 5 built-in commands, and that was it. Then
Okay.
you do it through commands that loaded into memory 100 hex.
Okay.
And and he had to basically rebuild the OS by recompiling or doing a diff between this version, that version, to change the addresses around, so you can toss the BDOS, not the BIOS, but the BDOS,
Okay.
and the CCP, the higher addresses in memory. It's all
Right.
mostly a mix of assembly and PL1. No, correction, PLM.
And just like he was doing here, where you have to invoke some switches from this, the Altair, you still would have to control from the front panel to a certain extent.
So to answer part of your question, this is the GUI for
Okay.
CPM. Okay.
The keyboard.
Yeah.
That is it right there. It's a,
Yeah.
it's a command line
Yeah, yeah.
system.
Yeah.
From back in the days when all computers were command
Oh,
line.
sure. Well, I know people are Unix nuts and they live in the command line. They don't want to go to a GUI.
Yeah, that's me. That's my day job.
Yeah. I know it's faster. If you're a good typist, it's very fast.
I'm a touch typist. Yeah.
Yeah, I have the unfortunate experience of having been involved in getting Windows running on computers. Namely,
So my whole career was
namely
IT, doing
X
Windows all the time, servers and stuff. So it's what I know. I don't know this older stuff that much. Just never had exposure to it, except for these kind of events. So it's cool to see this stuff, because I know it was around, but it had to go to special clubs or know somebody who had it, or
Maybe are you an Ed profiler? Do you know how to run Ed?
No, actually, when it way back then, I forget anything. Back a long time ago. Nowadays, we use VI as far as the Unix environment.
Yeah. Well, I've got VI running on this machine, but getting it over here is
oh, so there's a VI option. Kind of.
sort of.
Kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the guys in our S100 group spent a couple of months arguing with Grok, and finally came up with a stripped down version of
Oh, really?
VI.
Okay.
And so it'll do the commands that you need to do.
But without VI back then, what could you do?
Well, you could use Ed.
Oh, that's what you were just talking about. What is it? A simplified VI? Is that?
Well, it's
It's a line by line.
yeah, and it's horribly complicated
Yeah.
because I think.
But that's part of the fun, right?
Well, we've discovered today that this version of Ed on this machine
Yeah.
doesn't actually do what the commands, what the documentation says it should do.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Ed just means editor. Is that what it's Ed?
that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's Q. No. Oh, control. Try control E, control D or control E. I can't remember. Somebody came by earlier and messed with it and figured out it was control something or other. Try control Z maybe.
So how transferable is knowledge of Unix or DOS or something to using this machine? Not really. Is it helpful at all, or you have to just learn this thing the way it works? Period.
If you have knowledge of DOS, it might feel familiar,
Okay.
but don't count on it being the
Yeah.
same. If you had knowledge of VMS on a
Okay.
fax,
Yeah.
you might feel more comfortable.
So it's more like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
but not nearly as powerful. Still haven't got there, huh? There, it's got it. Control Z. Was it Control Z? Yeah. Control X.
I tried control C earlier. So I can just control X there.
Okay. All right. See if you can get it to type that line out. Oh, exit? No, you want to leave?
I want to leave the same.
Just Q. Yeah, that'll leave it. And that should not have created a file. Oh, it did. Yeah. Okay, I think you have to write the file out before you leave.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The show still has 45 minutes left. Anyone who is considering
CPM commands are finally coming back to me. It's been ages since I've used CPM. I know it's not CPM, but it's similar enough to.
Yeah.
There is no loadout at all.
I have the same problem.
until 5 o'clock.
Well, I keep changing all my commands, like installing a ls command, because I keep typing ls,
Yeah.
you know, and then put in the vi command because, you know, the only way I could edit is with vi.
Sure. Were these useful at all in corporate settings, or is it
Not
more of a
anymore.
hobbyist thing?
Not anymore. No, it's
Really?
it's all obvious stuff.
When it was corporate, what did they do with it?
The IMSI 8080 was used by Napa Car Parts.
Really?
Napa Auto Parts. They had inventory systems.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then that got overtaken by another company. I think once you know, IMSI kind of went out of business, then
Yeah.
another company came along and started making inventory systems.
Is this someone's name or an acronym, or what is IMSI?
IMS Associates Inc.
Okay.
Industrial Motor Control System.
Okay.
I think motor system.
So it's
Yeah.
designed as a control system,
Yeah,
basically.
designed originally as a control
Like
system.
mechanical control and-
IMS Associates Inc. Todd Fisher and Nancy Freitas, who used to work at MSI, took it over after MSI folded back in the late 70s, early 80s.
Okay.
And Todd Fisher, as I understand, I'm not sure what it's been ages since I've talked to him, but he lives, I believe, east of Sacramento now.
I talked to him. I just went up and bought some stuff from him.
Really?
Well, 2 years ago.
I'm trying to find more blue switches like that because basically my blue switches kept running.
Come here.
Did-
There they are. Yeah.
That one's all loaded up with cards. That's amazing.
What was
A lot of damn cards in that one. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, that thing's full of stuff.
So it could just handle it. Doesn't care. Fully
it-
loaded. It's
It's probably running around 10 amps, but
Okay.
it's the chassis is capable of delivering 22 amps.
and why does he have so many cards in there? What is it doing?
Oh, he's got everything you ever wanted to play with in there.
Okay, but they're not compared. They're not working together. It's all different processes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're working on an idea to have multiple cores on the chassis. Jeff Wilson is doing this thing with I forgot what they call them, transputers.
Oh, okay.
So you got put 4 transputers on a board, and then you can use over-the-top cables for connecting them together,
Wow.
and they'll make it rip.
So, did anyone like the automotive industry use this for controlling systems, or?
No, this was used to do inventories in auto parts stores, but and that didn't last all that long.
Okay.
When I was the last time I saw one of these running at an auto parts store was the Livermore Napa, and that was about 1982. No, 1992.
Just in a back room somewhere, no one had it out. Like,
It was kind of sitting on a bench over
Yeah.
in the corner, and they had all their terminals, and they would, you know,
yeah.
Was it
network. Sorry, no network.
for corporate? So
It's sneaker nets, the network. That's the.
What they would do is they would have their inventory on there. If they sold something, it got kicked off the inventory. If they needed to buy something, it got handed on. At the end of the day, they got a floppy disk, and they took that and put it in another computer, and then that got uploaded
That's
to...
SneakerNet. Yeah.
Yeah. Got
So-
uploaded, and then the parts showed up.
So going back further, the Altair, was that ever used commercially for anything?
No.
Just a hobbyist thing.
Yep.
It wasn't powerful enough, basically,
It was.
or just too hard to use.
It was not mechanically sound.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Okay. Cheaply
I mean,
made.
it was okay, but you know. Well. Okay, so this looks industrial.
It does, yeah. It looks
Okay.
sturdy.
The Altair, it had like wires. It had a front panel thing that was wired into the bus,
Yeah.
and all of those wires had to be hand connected, and they had to be cut to a certain length, as in the manual. Make it this long, not longer, not shorter.
Yeah. Because of resistance and stuff.
No, because signal transmission through the wire,
Oh, like RF
so it's just causing skew in the signal.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
you
yeah.
had to do it just right.
interference and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a friend who was fascinated with it years ago when we first met. And I don't think I've ever seen one. Is there one here today? An Altair.
I haven't seen one anywhere lately.
I think I saw one last year. Someone had one here somewhere.
If you want to see one, what a Altair used to look like, there's a YouTube channel called Dip Dot, and he's got an Altair front bezel that he's using for his computer.
Didn't Bill Gates do a lot of stuff on the Altair back in the New Mexico days? Weren't they working on Altairs back then?
Yeah, the very beginning.
When he got arrested, that famous mugshot where he got arrested and all
The
that stuff?
very, very beginning
Yeah.
of.
And what were they doing with it? What could he actually
They
do?
were
with it?
writing Microsoft Basic.
Oh, really? Oh, you could do that?
Testing it
Oh,
on
okay.
that machine.
Okay. So it was that powerful? You could do that with it?
I wouldn't call it powerful. It's a 2 megahertz 8080.
Well, Apple One was for basic and stuff, so...
I mean, you could.
Right now I'm running basic on this machine.
Yeah.
So this chassis right here is running Microsoft Basic. And I'm having this loop is just play a banner, change the next thing in. Keep
Yeah.
going. Okay. So if I do that, shut it off, and then say, okay. So that's in basic. The version is 5.2. And there you go.
Now, basic as in the basic language, but could you actually make games in basic that would work and stuff?
You can make games in basic.
But the graphics wouldn't be...
There's no graphics. It's all. I mean, it. Let me see. If I want to modify it. Yeah, you could program graphics onto a graphics device,
Okay.
but it's not native to
Like how the Atari 2600 worked. It had no GPU. So everything was done with the code and kind of a
yeah, it's all done.
kludged together to make graphics, basically.
Kludge is a rich word. I would go with it was intentionally programmed
Yeah.
to control a graphics device.
Yeah.
This isn't. So what I did with this thing is I modified it so that it will write. Okay, so right here, 350. Well, actually, if we go to 330, so this sets the I/O port address and initializes K, and then we come over here and we do an input from port 0, which is K, and we check to see if it's equal to a 4. What that's doing is it's reading the transmit buffer empty bit.
Yeah.
Okay, and then once it sees that the buffer is empty, that the readback value will be a 4. Then we go to 170 and we write to J, which is a 1, port 1. We write the value of C.
and that's a character. Okay, so we do that, and what it's doing is writing it over here on the screen. It's a graphics terminal. Okay.
So as doing ASCII art, basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what it's doing. ASCII art. That's exactly the name of the program.
Oh, okay.
So, in a way, this is a graphics terminal, graphics device right here.
Yeah.
And
So this ASCII art is as fancy you could get with graphics, basically.
I mean, you could do other things. Back in the old days when we had line printers, people did all sorts of drawings with
Yeah.
line printers. You could do that sort of thing.
Well, I mean, there was a website for a while that ran Deep Throat the movie and ASCII art, and you could tell what was going on. It was all green ASCII art. It was funny.
Yeah. But I mean, it's kind of the same thing.
Oh, is it doing a Mandelbrot? What is it doing?
Doing a Mandelbrot.
Okay.
I mean, if I had color graphics, these would be coming up in colors.
Yeah. And that rainbow thingy over there, what is that?
Okay, that is Prememco. Damn, sorry.
Okay.
It's a. I know the name of this board now. I can't think of it. Anyway, it's right here. That board right there.
Yeah.
Prememco color graphics board called a something or other. Name I cannot now remember. Oh, Dazzler. That was it.
Oh,
It's
Dazzler.
a Dazzler.
Flamenco Dazzler.
So the name of the program is running here is called Kaleidoscope.
Okay. Cool. And does it have a lot of values or is it randomized?
Okay, so what it's doing is it's drawing a random pattern into a corner here.
Okay.
And then splitting the data all the way around.
I see, okay. Did it do Game of Life stuff too, the cellular automata and all that?
That could be done on this. I
can do
haven't
it?
done it.
Okay. That could make some pretty cool stuff too.
Yeah, Life would be a fun program to put on that.
Yeah, there you go. There's the Mandelbrot.
That thing is trucking along, and you can see how slow.
Yeah, for
it
sure.
is.
What's the processor speed?
On this one, the CPU clock is running at 10 megahertz.
Okay. But what? So example, like Motorola 68000 running on like a Mac Plus at
runs
about the same speed, 10
about
megahertz.
40. Well, it
So,
depends.
but it's doing more things at once. So
I believe it's got a 40 megahertz clock speed, maximum clock speed.
okay. But that's the spec of the computer. It was like 12 megahertz or 10 megahertz.
Oh yeah.
something like that.
Well, it may have been that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got a 40 megahertz oscillator in my 68030,
Yeah.
but I divide it down by 4.
Okay. And why do you do that?
Well, the CPU wants this higher clock speed,
Yeah.
but the I/O has to be at 10
Ah,
megahertz.
right. You start missing things or chokes or whatever.
Well, S100 bus is limited to about 10 megahertz.
So if you overload it, just freezes, or what does it do?
It just starts making mistakes, and
Right.
eventually it crashes.
Right. And crash, there's no a proper crash. You just have to reboot it, right?
Yeah.
Was there any hint of any of the buzzwords back then, like protected memory or any of that kind of stuff back then? Or was any hints of any of the more modern things? Obviously, there's no multitasking.
Well, not
But-
right now. I mean, as soon as I get my my serial board running on my 68030, will be running Chromex, which is a multitasking.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's sort of a precursor to.
So you can run 2 Mandelbrots at once or something, or
Yeah. More likely, what you run is a clock
yeah.
and a Mandelbrot.
Okay. Yeah, cool. I don't know much about this stuff, so it's cool to check it out.
So like, you got a card, right?
It did, yeah. Thank you. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that. Dig around in there, and there's a user group.
Is it a pretty big user base? Is it
Well, there's about 1,600 people in the user group.
mostly U.S. or is it all over?
It's all over the world.
Okay. Where's it bigger? U.S. or Europe or?
Bigger here than
Okay.
here, but we have, of course, the U.S., European Union is pretty big, and Australia.
Okay.
Possibly Australia and New Zealand. I think we should clump them together.
Yeah.
But that's about it. We don't have too much in Asia.
Okay.
There's a guy that was out front here.
I saw some other ones around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
S100 is fairly popular all around the world. But people realize this is a hobby. This is not.
So again, S100 is the CPU name, or what is S100?
S100 is the bus, the back lane.
The bus. Okay. So you had different revs of the bus on this and on the M side.
No.
It was always the same.
Always S100.
Okay.
IEEE standard. Okay. However, it's a different design. This is a 22 slot motherboard. That's a 22 slot motherboard.
Yeah.
This is 12 slot. But the format is ATX.
Oh.
ATX format motherboard.
Wow. So it's recent. So the recent ATX.
In a way, it's an ATX form factor, but it's still an S100 bucks.
Still. But they had to make it recently because
They had
ATX
to make
is.
the board fit an ATX.
Yeah,
chassis,
right.
Otherwise, you can't screw it in.
Sure. So what, I missed. What was the CPU on this again? What is it?
The one's running right now.
What's
Okay, this is called a T35. It's an FPGA.
Oh, okay.
Treon FPGA.
But in general, what was the CPU on the typical?
On that one?
Yeah.
Okay, originally it was an 8080.
Okay.
Intel 8080.
Right.
I have that board. It runs, but it's not for some reason wanting to cooperate with the.
So even though it says 88 in the front, someone may have modified it. It might have something else in it.
Yeah, you can plug into your Windows.
Okay. Right. What was typical? Just leave it alone, or people put something else in it?
Well, I don't leave it alone. I mess with them all the time.
Right.
So
I mean, you got all those fucking slots. You might as well, right?
not only that, I happen to have a PDP-11 that plugs into.
Oh, no way. So you could do like that graphics thing in front of the PDP-8, the Lissaju thing. That thing's pretty cool. Did you see that up there?
Oh, you missed out yesterday. A guy came by, and he lives in LA, and he built a PDP-8 using LEDs and transistors. It's a DTL logic, diode transistor logic. But the diodes are LEDs.
Wow.
Okay, and it's 4 boards about this big square.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning.
Wow.
And of course, everything that you wanted, all the logic is completely debuggable because all the LEDs are.
Yeah. And it's classic, like an old computer where it blinks a lot.
A lot of blinking lights, and then he's got the PDP-8 front panel.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, that is amazing.
That's cool. So after this, what was the next major leap in this kind of computer? What's a common?
Well, here's what happened. These computers got pretty much sidelined as soon as IBM came out with the first IBM PC.
The actual 8080 PC.
No, it wasn't an 8080. It was, I think it was a 186.
Oh, okay. What wasn't the first chassis one, an 8088?
It might have been.
That's what they always called it. The big heavy metal one with the clacky keyboard and all that stuff? Yeah.
Something like that. And then they, of course, immediately they went to 180, 186, 286,
286, yeah.
486. Okay?
Yeah.
But as soon as in IBM, who was a quote-unquote big name, when they came out with their PC, all the market died.
Did Commodore PET also help kill this off?
No.
Really?
No, it was the IBM PC.
Okay.
I mean, it's like overnight. One day everything is, happiness and roses, and we can buy CPU, we can buy boards online and stuff.
Yeah.
And then, like a couple of days later, all those companies were gone.
And what was the cost of this when it came out?
Well,
Like a basic system, whatever. I don't know how many
I
cards.
got this chassis for about $365.
Did it come with no cards?
No cards.
So you couldn't do anything with it, really, right?
No. Then I had to get the boards. No, I mean, it took
And
me-
you need the boards just to do the
took me
chasing
around
lights, right?
It took me about 6 months to get this thing out to a running state.
So just to do the playable lights in the front, you still need to add boards.
You gotta have the boards.
Okay.
You need the CPU and memory, minimum, absolute minimum.
So base cost plus the boards, how much?
Oh, I don't remember.
I mean, just the basic running.
Yeah, I think it was like $150 for the CPU board and maybe $200 for the memory. But it was like 4K of dynamic RAM.
Yeah.
You know.
Whoa, slow down there.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's cool stuff.
So what else? Let's see. I guess that's about it.
Yeah. So it just became a heavy-duty hobbyist thing.
Yeah, once I turned the corner on availability, it never came back. Inside went out of business, and the guy who built that machine over there,
Yeah.
went and got a different job.
Yeah. Oh, he worked at IMSI?
Yeah, he was doing all these kits.
Oh, this guy here. Okay, cool.
Not him.
Oh,
The guy that worked at the company
worked on yours then.
Weatherford.
okay.
And he, after he retired, he went back to building one of the rest of his new products.
Okay. And then before this on the Altair, what was the common computer people screwed around with? Obviously, they didn't have
There was a
mini computers; they're too expensive. So,
There was a 4004. I'm pretty sure there was an 8008 thing available from Intel. It wasn't a personal computer. It
Yeah.
was kind of like, a development system so you could write traffic light software on your 8008.
and you still have a basic keyboard and monitor thingy.
I'm trying to remember. I think they didn't even have that. I think
Wow.
It was real bare bones.
So blinky lights again.
Blinky lights. Yeah. Well, I mean, the traffic controller got to have blinky lights.
Yeah, I know, but how do you know what the hell's going on? It's like
The blinky lights.
I know, but you have to convert what's non-human to something usable, right? So,
I don't remember how they did it. Nobody around here's got one, but I
Yeah.
know. I don't have an 8008, nor do I have a 4004.
okay.
Okay.
What was the first Unix computer?
Unix?
Yeah. It was old, like 70? Late 60s?
The first Unix that I'm aware of was produced on a Interdata 732.
Yeah.
There might have been something before that. I think they may have had a
That's like
deck.
a modern PC case. It's got like. It's not
I think it was deck system 10, maybe a deck 10.
Okay. One of the decks.
PDP 10, not a
Yeah.
PDP 11.
Yeah.
But at that time, the PDP 10 was pretty slow.
Was that VMS
Once they
back
got-
then, or is that
once those guys-
pre-VMS?
Huh?
Is that pre-VMS?
Oh, wait, yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, way.
Because that was Deck's baby, right? VMS?
That was one of, yeah, but VMS was way later.
Later, yeah.
Okay. I can't remember the exact title
Yeah.
of VMS, okay? We have a VMS, okay, so VMS, the beginning, was somewhere in the 75 era, okay?
Is this
And then-
before you had the Unix split with the different forks of Unix?
No, there was no Unix.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I shouldn't say that. There may have been Unix System 4.
This is those two, the code base. Everyone complained. I like this fork of Unix. I like that fork of
Yeah,
Unix.
yes,
And
they're still doing that.
yeah.
I think Unix System 4.
That's okay. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Yeah. But were you a big Unix guy or no?
I was more interested in the operating system on the computers that my employers had.
Yeah.
Okay. So early on, well, my first computers that I was working on didn't have an operating system.
Yeah.
Then I worked on Cyber 7600 that had NOS on it, so I kind of got to learn how NOS worked.
I've heard about that one.
NOS is I'm pretty sure Dave Callender named it NOS because it means not an operating system.
I like that. Yeah.
And
What could you do with that thing?
Well, Cyber 7600,
Yeah.
you name it, and it did it real fast.
Really?
Yeah, extremely fast.
More than this?
Oh, hell yes.
Really? Okay.
Faster than most of the stuff in this building.
But capabilities, it was.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, so we would be signed into the 7600. We'd be typing code into the machine. Really no difference than any other computer. But you store the file and then you say build it, okay? And before you could get your finger off the keyboard, it was done. So it could compile like a 10,000 line.
Is it assembly or what are you doing?
10,000 line Fortran program.
Fortran.
In
Okay.
well under a second.
Okay.
Okay. And so yeah, if you want to be impressed by large hardware, that 7600 is the thing to look for.
Is it ever here? No one's ever brought it here?
I don't know if they've got one downstairs. I think they've got a 6600.
Okay.
We had a 6600 that we ran timeshare with remote terminals. So we punch a deck of cards, feed them in through a modem, send them to the computer, and then sometime later it would send back printouts. Everything was done with printouts.
Yeah, sure.
That was the only IO.
Just like that IBM room downstairs. You type in the punch card and then you send it through and it prints it out.
That's it.
Yeah. That's cool.
So after that, I started working for another company. And we had PerkinElmer computers, and they ran OS/32.
Okay.
And OS/32 is a multitasking operating system.
Okay.
That was the first time I really got a good taste of multi-terminal, multi-user.
They made the OS or who made the OS?
They made it. Yeah.
PerkinElmer made it?
Interdata started that.
Okay.
Interdata was originally started to be input an I/O processor for an IBM computer.
Okay.
And then they discovered that their computer was actually faster than the IBM computer. So they then branched off and started their own mini computer company.
Yeah.
And we ran 22 users on a 732.
Wow.
It was great. I mean, everybody was happy.
But you mostly lived in Fortran for a while? You didn't do COBOL or any of those things?
Fortran and CalMac.
Okay.
Yeah, we wrote an entire traffic management system in Fortran.
Wow.
Pretty cool system.
Yeah, that's cool.
And we had the first Oracle database for PerkinElmer computers.
Oh, wow.
So Larry Ellison
Yeah?
was a salesman.
Oh, okay. So Oracle already existed.
Huh?
Or Oracle already existed, and that was,
Oracle existed as a very small company.
okay. Cool stuff. Yeah. Thanks. It's very interesting.
I hope I gave you something to...
No. Like I said, I don't know shit about these things because they're just esoteric. I don't see them much. Never got a chance to use them. Even barely read about them. So when I come to these events, your head just goes, just explodes because it's like it's amazing what they can do, how difficult they are to use and set up, but they're still kind of fun in their own way. And,
they're so restricted in what they can do that it's actually fun.
Yeah.
To figure out how
Well,
to
it's like
do something.
I'm a music guy, so I have a lot of weird synthesizers. Some are really hard to use and annoying, but they're still fun at the end, and they make weird noises, and you have fun with them. But most people go, "Oh, those are god awful. Why would you use those?" I'm like, "Well, because it's fun."
It's fun to
You know,
use.
so. But it does take work, and it does take repetition. Otherwise, you'll
Extreme
forget.
patience.
Yeah, you'll forget all the cool shit you did to make it work, and you got to learn all over again. So
That's the problem I got. If I don't write stuff down,
yeah, for sure.
I will not be.
I make cheat sheets for all my devices because I'll forget everything. Everything's got like chordal keys and this combination of this key, this combination, and this little trick and stuff that's not necessarily in the manual or just too hard to figure out. And I make my own version of notes. And if I ever have to pick it up cold, like 2-3 years later, I go, oh yeah, that's how you use it. Otherwise, there's no way. And I would just go and smash it, you know.
Yep.
But no, thanks for your time. No, that's very cool.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Thanks. These things get pretty wild. Yeah, he's a cool guy. Very informative. It's almost over too. I gotta hurry up and get through this shit. Oh, look at the deck terminal. These used to be ubiquitous in corporate. Stuff is Pitfall, Duck Hunt. Already saw Spectre stuff yesterday. That guy was cool. There's the Mac room, which is really cool. I don't know what the hell they're doing in here. Got a telephone in there. There's the music area. Is this Cubase or what are you running on here? Okay, like a really old version? 3, okay. How far did they go?
Cubase still exists. They still make applications for Mac and Windows.
No, I have those, but I just on this one, how remedy? 3, okay, that was it. Okay. Cool.
After that, they stopped supporting the ST because the ST product line died.
And this had built-in MIDI already, right?
All the
Yeah.
way.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Left.
Oh,
Yeah.
it has a retro.
Right here.
No worries, yeah. Cool.
It says it's a retro.
This is from the 2000s. This is the baby thing. Yeah.
Which program is this?
This is Bars and Pipes Professional.
Oh, that's the one in the box. Okay, Parsons. And is meant to be a pipe organ-y thing, or is it?
No, it's meant to.
Okay.
The bars and the pipes have nothing to do with the fact
Okay.
that I happen to have it and playing with a Calliope right now.
Okay.
That is purely set up by this tool.
Because the name Bars and Pipes, you
Oh, yeah, no,
yeah.
The pipes actually are a part of the metaphor that is used in the program.
Oh,
You will notice here that there is an arrow.
yeah.
That arrow says where the input from this keyboard is going to.
Okay.
So it's going to go to track.
Okay.
It's entering through the MIDI pin
Right.
event here. And then it gets pre-processed by any of the tools that are set in these. You see these white
Yeah,
that
uh-huh.
are interspersed with the gray blocks here?
Yeah.
These are the pipes that you can apply to.
Okay.
And so, for example, I'm applying this general MIDI tool, which sets the instrument patch relative to the general MIDI protocol to, in this case, patch number 82, a synth Calliope. Now, what that does is it modifies the input before it gets recorded.
Okay.
And what gets recorded is the instrument that I'm playing,
Right.
together with that patch
Okay.
applied to it.
Kind of like a soft modular kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of like an input filter.
Yeah.
And then on the outside, output here, we have control over here. This is a spigot that's kind of representing that the audio is going to go out the MIDI out. You can also turn it off.
Okay.
And you can also, this is supposed to be mono, just this solo.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that it's working correctly. But for example, I can add other tools to the output pipe.
Oh, wow.
For example, I'm going to take this one tool here, try it, and this is going to generate music triad.
Kind of like Max MSP.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so when I play what I recorded just now we have triads coming out
Okay.
from each of the notes that I had hit when
Very
I was
clever.
recording that.
Nice.
And I can do other things like, there are other tools that do things like, echo. I mean, not that the echo is necessarily
Yeah.
good here.
Is there an equivalent to this on Mac or PC?
The problem is that Blue Ribbon Soundworks, that developed this software and also the Patchmeister and a couple of other pieces of software.
Yeah.
They were an Amiga-centric company.
Sure.
Which meant that when up to the point where Commodore ceased existing, they were developing almost pretty much exclusively for the Amiga.
So no porting, no copying.
No, unfortunately, nothing really kind of existed on Windows. There was a brief effort right after Commodore failed,
Yeah.
about a year, where they tried porting some of their software to
Yeah.
Windows.
Okay.
Particularly the sister software to this, SoundJam, that helps automatically generate MIDI accompaniment in
Right.
various different styles. That got a Windows port.
Okay.
That Windows port led to the company being acquired by Microsoft in 1995, and that was basically the end of the development for this software.
Yeah.
And the technology was
Just like Camel Audio when Apple swallowed them up, and
Yep.
yeah.
And like eMagic, sure, like Logic still exists.
Yeah, sure.
Microsoft did not want to keep bars and pipes going. They wanted the core technology
Right.
for their game platform.
Ah.
So what they did is they took some of the technology of the SuperJam system
Right.
software. They integrated that into an API they called Direct Music.
Okay.
And that API was used
I remember
in some
it,
late 90s video games.
Yeah, okay.
Aside from that, like, it mostly was a dead end. Like, this mostly existed just on the Amiga. There
And-
may have been a Windows version.
And no clever people try to make their own version like this?
The only thing that's really existed since then is people who liked it on the Amiga. They took a source release that Killer Bay, the creator of this software, had released. They
Yeah.
open sourced it. Microsoft owned it now, but they were allowed to make it source available, and under terms that allowed it, people like Alfred Faust in Germany.
Yeah.
Amiga, much more popular there. So a lot more people use.
So Amiga Forever, you can run it?
You can run it on Amiga OS 4, AROS, OrthoSP, produced ports for those platforms
Yeah.
based off of the source code release of 2.5, which is what I'm running here. This is 2.5.
So I could potentially download this and run it on Amiga Forever?
Yes.
Okay. So that's a way to run it still.
Yeah, there is
Okay.
a way to run it still.
Okay.
It just never had any, like,
Yeah,
it never really got.
I just like to try it. It looks pretty cool, so.
It just never had a Mac OS release. It never had a Windows release, or it may have had a Windows release, but if so, I've never actually seen the Windows release. I've just heard about it.
Okay.
The downside is that you do really want to be piping MIDI in and out of it, so you need to make sure that if you're running it in an emulator, that it has the ability to receive MIDI input.
Does Amiga Forever do MIDI? I hope it
I
does.
don't know. It probably.
I know
does.
Sheepshaver doesn't, because the timing's all messed up.
Doesn't, but I don't know about Amiga Forever. I haven't had a lot of experience trying to.
I'd look that up and see.
MIDI.
Or get an
I kind of
FPGA.
focused on trying to get the actual hardware.
No, I get it. Or I might get an FPGA Amiga or something.
Maybe that'll work.
Thank you. Let me get a shot of this here.
Yeah, definitely the references, especially I have the link to Alfred Faust's webpage.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
We can get started.
Cool. Thank you very much. This is a cool demo. And I saw this stuff already with the acoustic couplers. And so no one has an Amiga 2000 open, so you can see the actual signatures and stuff inside. I wanted to see that. Oh, they got a little animal, little sea lion on the. Yeah, I pretty much saw all these already. All the FM Town stuff. The Mac clamshells. The iBooks. There's the Apple Cube. Inside of a cube. Because it was fragile. Famous lucite would crack. There's the Apple sound system with the tall speakers and the big subwoofer, or woofer, massive woofer. Oh, look at that! Crazy controls on the Dreamcast. I forgot about those wacky controllers. That game, Seaman. The screen actually interacts with it. An Angry Video Game Nerd video about Seaman. It's very funny. So it's the Sega Saturn, which I've never had played more than once or twice. think that's Philips CDI, which again wasn't a great system, didn't last very long. Look at that portable acoustic coupler with a little screen on it, a little cover on it, and a handle. Oh, I just missed the comment. Let's see. MSX, no. Sorry if you're here. Not if you're left probe. Sorry, no MSX. I can see there's not a lot of music stuff here. That little music section right here is pretty much the only music in the whole area, with proper synthesizers, drum machine, an Amiga running some software, and Atari ST running some Cubase stuff. That's pretty much it. There's always at least one station doing music stuff, so no MSX for sure. Let's check out Babs right here. Sound of the much maligned Apple. Hockey puck mouse, yeah, it's over here. The guy had it here with the Spectre LAN party here, running local talk on the phone net adapters. He had the round one out earlier, and they said they took it away because it was not tracking well or something.
Exhibitors.
I think he just put it away.
The show is closing, so you can start shutting down your machines.
So it was in this area. Let me see if the guy running. How you doing? Hey, you said you had the round hockey puck mouse. Do you have one? I wanted my friends to see it on the.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said I had trouble with it. Oh wait, there's one right here. There you go. There you go, guys. So yeah, there you go. That's what it looks like. So yeah, if you know the wire is up, then you know where up is, and also the button. But just glancing at it, it's not that easy to tell the orientation is correct. He was saying yesterday that someplace he worked, a woman had the round mouse, not this older one, but the egg-shaped one, upside down, and called him over for help and said, hey, something's wrong with my computer. It's possessed. And she just had the mouse upside down. So the wire was going out the bottom. And it's pretty funny.
Please shut down your booths because it helps with, people not still using them. Please. Shut down your computers responsibly.
So here's the big award finale. I forgot what they do here exactly, but. Oh, the lampshade Mac, that's the flower. Yeah, they're around here. One was for sale at the consignment area. And I saw one on a table a while ago, but I don't know where it went. Pretty much got all the standard G3, G4, Power Max. You saw the iBooks over here. The iMac and a laptop with the flavors. That's over here.
We've got some donuts and snacks and drinks. Once we're done with the awards,
Yeah, they closed them all up, but they have the colorful mice to go with them, even though they weren't made for it. Here are all the flavors: Bondi Blue, Tangerine, or whatever, Lime. They got this whole undersea theme here. Well, probably the most colorful booth in the whole place. And these are the consoles. This is my favorite. The old AT&T video phones, where it's like super choppy. About as bad as the old See You See Me or worse. And all the old great acoustic couplers for the old school phone folks. Including this cool portable one. Look at this tiny little acoustic coupler with a keyboard that folds up. I love shit like that. It's very clever. And then they have these wacky Macs that were just way over designed with these crazy side pieces. Kind of like the old Quadra 950. Had that kind of two section design. And this is fun. If you didn't check my thing yesterday, go back and check it. I walked through this whole room full of Mac stuff. All the travel bags and all the different revs of the portable Macs. And articles and open Macs and peripheral stuff that came with it. It's a really cool thing. You know, that joystick with the 2 buttons, that's a new reissue? Oh, it's not yours. Oh, okay.
I'm in there.
Yeah, I keep seeing this around lately. It's got 2 buttons. So if you're either left or right-handed, you can play with it. Last year they had a bunch of mini disc fanatics taking over this room, all the mini disc players and variants. Oh shit, they got donuts.
I mean, you could go up and be like, yeah, I'll take you. That's all good.
Should grab a damn donut if they're for anybody.
Sorry, folks, the donuts are gone, but we still got some energy treats over here. Dinner and a show.
Boy,
Someone that
those nerds work fast. The fucking donut's already gone. As you would expect, right? To the nerds or cops, the donuts are gone in seconds. Guy's got a little foxy tail there. There's all kinds of crazy folks here. Oh, they got drinks. I'll get a drink.
We're getting fairly close, so if we can have people actually still come over here. Because I don't want to show really loud and
Pardon me? I'll take a Gatorade, excuse me.
room at the work for them.
And a Gatorade forever. Need some sugar.
That means you, Ryan.
It's funny they didn't bring any Jolt Cola here to represent the old school nerds. All the caffeine and twice the sugar.
All right, we're going to get started on the awards. And as tradition is, we came up with these willingly or not. So some of them are funny and some of them might fall flat. But it's okay. It's all in jest. So, and also I totally did this in the wrong way, so it's out of order a little bit. So here we go, 110, you know why. All right. Table number 1, Zodium Labs. The Be There or Be Square Award.
Yeah, he had a good table. I went there yesterday.
All right. As I said, table number 10. John Sifkin and James Benjamin auctions the Freezing Cold Award. You're around here somewhere. Baby, there you are.
What does that mean, freezing cold?
All right, number 11, Team Swabbing, the Flying High Award. I should be announced as the table names, not the other names, or whatever.
They got goldfish. I gotta get some goldfish here. I'm hungry.
Number
Yeah,
12.
cupcakes too.
Jay Coffin with S100 Plus, the I'm Saying Award.
Goldfish.
Insane. I don't know.
Where's the announcer?
You'll learn. There we go. Number 13, Steve with Sinclair Computers, the Most Fun Outside of a C5 Award. Number 14, Corey Ryan, Caretaker Classic Committee, the Still Running Award.
Turn the camera on back.
Anywhere? Oh, there you are. Table number 15, Christian Lando, Comstar Star 4, the Starbright Award. Number 16, Vintage Computers from Salam Ismail, No Chips Here Award. I saw you earlier, where'd you go? Oh, right behind me. That's where I saw you. All right, right behind you. Number 17, Francis Grenier, C64, Commodore 64 Improved, the New Old Award. When I said earlier that I wanted all the exhibitors to get over here, that's what I meant. Right around there. Does anybody know if Ben finished his talk over and on? Ben, there you are, perfect. Number 18, Ben's Auto, inside the Sphere Microcomputer, a Round Award. Number 19, Alex Tierras Model 1 Software, Treasure Not Trash. Here comes another one of those, I sorted the wrong way. Number 2, Dan, eMate Estate, Mates for Life.
eMate.
It used to be a different one, and that was the sensor thing.
That's the Newton eMate. Green Newton laptop things.
Number 20, Michael Z with the Pizza Box Macintosh LC's Pizza Party Award. Number 21, Steve Russwasser, the Compact Macintosh Garden Arbor Day Award. I didn't want to recycle your award name from last year, it stood really well. Number 22, Zachary, Under the Sea, the Dingle Hopper Award.
That's the iBook laptops.
Remember when I said they were out of order? They printed out of order too. Number 23, Peter with, that's too far away, the Museum of the Art of Digital Entertainment, Made for Fun Award. Number 24, Amin, 8-bit CPUs, Monolith and Metropolis, the Brady Award. Anywhere? No. No, I just don't see it. Oh well. Number 25, Project Ivy.
Pardon me. I just realized that I forgot to check these guys out. Saw that side, but I didn't see this side. Xerox. Oh, the Xerox stuff. But no one has an Alto, as far as I can tell.
Number 26.
Oh, no, that was it right there. I actually had an Alto and I forgot to try it. God damn it.
Number 27.
I forgot to come by here. This is the real Alto, isn't it?
Yes.
Damn, I should have come earlier when you had it on. That's okay. My fault. Is it the latest version or is it an early version? Or the last one. So this is the one that Jobs saw?
Probably saw a Dorado actually.
How old is that compared to this?
Like 1970.
A few revs back?
I'm sorry?
A few revs back?
No, a Dorado was a high-speed computer that was.
Oh, it's later.
10 times faster than the other.
Oh, okay, all right. Did it look similar?
The console did.
Console, okay. Cool. So that was similar to the one that Jobs saw.
That's flat award.
These old.
Okay, moving on. Number 3, Richard Compton. And no,
I saw this stuff already.
Please leave your table award.
Yeah, the SGI stuff. Indigo 2.
Because I don't award.
Oh, wow.
Number 30.
I definitely missed checking this out. Shit.
Victoria's TV production.
APF.
Cubase award.
Crazy. Oh, it's a Challenger 4P. I saw the Challenger 1P somewhere else. That's a 4P. Sphere computer system. Wow, look at this thing.
Number 32.
No, sorry, no worries.
Exceeding the limit award.
Looks cool. I should have come by earlier when you had it on. No worries, it's my fault. Are you coming next year? Okay. Cool.
The REC Jobs Award.
Damn, should have checked out the Alto. Don't see this very often. Egg on my face.
Number 34, Chrysalia, Dream by Computer, Dream On Award. That's okay. I think it was worth it. Dustin Williams, Teletech and Zone, the Reach Out and Kite Award. Number 36, David the Acorn Computers and Teletech's Armed Then Award. Number 37, All Special Computers Virtual World, My Boo Award. Number 39, Thomas A. Scanning by Hand, Scan, Why, What? Award. It was written with that. Number 4, Jordan, Alan Bradley PLC's, the Sparky Award. Number 40, Josh Gershon, Jason Perkins, the Xerox PlayStation History, Alto the Break of Dawn. Number 42, Jerry Hall Payload Circuit Board Clinic, Smells Fishy Award. S100 Joy Award. Number 44, Michael Wessel in the Education Computer System of Germany. What is this award? What is this? Number 45, the Computer Museum and System Source, the Farthest Flung Award, because he came all the way from Melbourne to see us. Number 46, Maryland's Beyond the Wave Table for Music Award. Number 48, Triple Fox, Egon Light, I Can See the Light Award.
I think they're just about done with the awards, so let's head out before we get kicked out of the museum. Look a little bit of the museum, because I'm not going to have time to come back anytime soon. I'm going to have to pay extra to go to the museum. So I don't think that yeah, you're right, that ball thing was pretty cool on the Virtual Boy. Yeah, it was loaded when I tried it, so pretty good, yeah, thanks. Yeah. My caramba. Give that thing an award. That's definitely the best outfit award at the show. And I think the museum is, yeah, they already put the banner up. The museum's already closed. The consignment's already finished. Everything's gone. So I guess I will go back here. There's nothing else to see. I'll have to come back another time, look at the exhibits. Just hoping to have time. Hoping to have time, but I dawdled too long. And there's the eMate, the guy I got the award for his little eMate's Newton-based laptop stand.
Number 55, Michael Hill. This is the Updated Antiques Award.
Max, and more Max.
Number 56, Steve Toner. LSI Mod Squad, Hack and Pray Award. Number 57, Chris Kohler, Selling Vintage Computer Games, Games Galore Award. No? 58, Chris Satterfield. The Most Supporting Equipment Award. Number 6, Retro Computing Guild 90s LAN Party, the 90s Are Alive Award. Number 61, our auction, Rarest of Steve Jobs Award. Number 62, the MacFest Table, Metal Attraction Award. Number 63, Chuck Hutchins, Commodore Pet Computers, Safe to Pet Award.
Here I am.
No grease weasel, no images.
Number 64, ooh, did they go home? I can't remember.
Congrats.
Audacity Games, the Can You Believe It Award. Number 65, Tube Time, Weird IBM PCs, Lots of Transistors question mark award.
No, not I have other designs. We should exchange phone numbers.
Number 6, Hagen 8 Bits for Life, Most Mesmerizing Award. Number 67, Johanna, Spectre Early 90s 3D Gaming, Just Like Middle School Award.
That guy I was telling you yesterday, he's cool. Alright, that's enough.
Number 68, Theodore Crowley's You Drive Me Crazy 5150 Award.
That's enough. That's enough.
Number 69, Annual Orange T-shirts made with love.
One more shot of the Whopper. You War Games fans. The Whopper recreation. Even got the broop, 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 broop sound in there. You even sell it. You can buy your own Whopper.
Number 7, 464.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. One more shot of the Apple One kit recreation that they're selling here. This is like a tricked out version of it, but they were selling here for $666.66. This one's signed by Kottke and other folks. Apple One 2.0. And they had a box of, I think it was 100 that they made. 100 or 200, something like that. There's a big pile over here earlier. It's a faithful recreation of the original hardware. And it was a kit, you put it together and then you have the replica. So yeah, I didn't get to see the new exhibits yet. I'll have to come back. And I'm sure all the other places are closed. The PDP lab is closed. This emoji thing's been here forever. I never changed that. Yeah, all the labs are closed. All the labs are closed. All the food services closed. Gift shop's still open, but maybe I'll run through the gift shop real quick. There's John Chowney at the top. Looky, looky, looky. All hail FM. All right. Quick look at the gift shop. Since I'm here, I already saw some of it. Probes, yeah, carpet wars earlier. I put the camera down to load stuff in my backpack, and that was where I got some carpet shots. That's where you get the carpet award. That's a nice shot of the wafers. They're closing up here probably. quick shot of what they have in here. All the micro video games you can buy, including a little Street Fighter 2, which is hilarious. Look at that. Science is magic. All kinds of toys and thingamajigs, puzzle stuff. There's the original Computer History Museum written out in zeros and ones. Apollo guidance computer. All kinds of swag here. CHM's highlighted on the keyboard. CHM, they got the little floppy with CHM on it. Books and cups and toys, chess sets. Caution, extreme gaming inside. Books, glasses, string doll gang. A weird shit in here. Here's the robot boombox. Toy. Bean bags. This is cool music box. I actually bought this once and I forgot to put it together. I put it away somewhere. You can punch out your own cranky, chimey music. Look at that. They got the KO2 on demo. Games. Off the record. There's the Core 64. Stuff they had that out there earlier. Excuse me. Camera, candy. Keyring charger. Got earrings, necklaces. Sorry, I'm looking. Just running through real quick. I'm out of time, I know. Wow, look at that. Silicone bull, jellyfish. Like that, that's cool. Space pen, and Fisher space pen. Got pressurized so it never stops flowing ink. Draw upside down, draw in a vacuum. In case you guys end up in a vacuum ever. You never know. Tote bags. So Bay Area. Tote bag. Pens and ornaments. Old camera pencil sharpener. Programming languages. Golden Gate Bridge wall kit. That's kind of cool. Places to visit, books. Patches and stickers. Water bottles. These are cool. These are reusable coffee things instead of throwing away all that shit all the time, the plastic and the paper. They have the same exact function in a reusable one.
She may be able to modify it because we have a
Hats and jackets.
After we do all that. So maybe it's best then I just take it and then cut it.
Postcards.
If you want to have those this week, we can just pop them back
T-shirts.
over. But you have to do it for the
Yeah, we probably should just do it.
And silicone wafers and other good things. This is the Apple 50 years exhibit. I have to come through here later because it's now closed. Another silicone bowl that's been cut. Those are nice. Here's a prototype Waymo from long ago. Way different than they look now. There's the main Apple 50th room. I got to come back sometime in the next month. I don't know how long it's going to be open. Hello, do you know when they close the Apple 50th exhibit? When is that going to?
September 18th.
September. Okay, I have plenty of time.
September 7th.
7th? Okay, perfect.
Whatever the
Plenty,
Labor Day.
plenty of time, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, yeah. All right, so we got to come back. And I already got a map. I'll look at this membership thing. I want to see, because I thought I had a membership, but I just had actually gave them a donation, which is okay. It did make my entrance fee much cheaper. So, Michigan Micromate, world's smallest computer. Look at that thing. Okay. You've basically seen it all except for the museum proper. There's an American flag printed on the IBM big printer. Good times, good times. So they had a kind of a casual meetup place yesterday. Chipbots decoded, make software, and revolution. Okay. Had a nice sit at the Wozniak talk, but otherwise I've been on my feet almost all day, so it'd be nice to sit for a bit. Luckily my walk is much shorter because much less crowded today, so parking was easier. Always a fun event though. I've been coming since probably 2008. Missing various years, forgetting what time of the month it was at, and realizing it was the weekend app before I noticed to check again. Instead of setting a fucking reminder for myself, which I should do. But I caught it last few years in a row. If you haven't seen, got other coverage on my channel from other events. Last year was really cool, the Amiga, some kind of Amiga anniversary. Really nice Amiga booth set up and swag, all kinds of swag set up, and the video toaster creator was there with his daughter, demoing this stuff, talking about it, doing live demos of the hardware and software. Except Lightwave, they're just doing the video switching parts and all that. Chroma key, all that. Really nice, but they did have a endless loop of previs Babylon 5 shots, which I knew Kent would love because we're both huge fans of not just the 3D graphics, but the show. It's an amazing show. And he's a big Lightwave user, more than I am. I never thought Lightwave was that great, although it's certainly capable. I just didn't like the paradigm, but I used it in the old days, Lightwave 5, 6, whatever it was. I preferred other apps for 3D stuff, but nonetheless, it was a cool demo showing never before seen previs of Babylon 5 scenes. And even the basic Guro or Fong shading or whatever the hell it was, the real simple previs stuff was very nice. And got to chat with him a little bit after I finally realized, oh, he's the inventor. I thought he was just some guy playing around with it. So, alrighty, almost to the vehicle. Nice ginkgo trees over there. Those are always very pretty. Also called the maidenhair tree. Looks like maidenhair ferns. Each leaf is a little fan. And if you don't know the history of this guy, they're dioecious. So there's a male tree and a female tree, not different sexes on the same flower or same plant. So although they're considered gymnosperms, they're not modern flowering plants. They're kind of in that kind of primitive. Forgot the exact classification. It's been a long time since I studied it. I know they're very primitive and interesting, bizarre trees. But anyway, when they do create the equivalent of a fruit. Maybe it is a proper angiosperm. I can't remember. It's been a long time. But the one thing I do remember for sure is when they do get fertilized, the fruit body or whatever the fuck it's called stinks like hell and it's very messy. So they said we're never going to allow these to breed in our area because it creates stinky, messy fruits everywhere. So I think all the trees here are male. It's one or the other. It's all male or all female. They don't want them having offspring of seeds with disgusting fruits inside of it, outside of it. So it's a very funny thing. But they thought they were extinct long ago. They found them in the fossil record, couldn't find them anywhere. And then all of a sudden there was I think a valley in China or some remote province of China where they were prevalent. And suddenly they went all over the world. People thought they were beautiful and they grew well in rough conditions, and suddenly they were all over the world for decades and decades and decades. I forgot how far back. It's an interesting plant, interesting story there. And this is also cool too, these tropical plants with the thorny and photosynthetic trunk. Very nice green. Serious thorns that fuck you up there. Nice defense from predation and critters that want to climb up and steal your leaves. All right. So that way is Google Land, and that way is this Microsoft building over there, and in the far distance over there you can see a piece of the wind tunnel at NASA Ames by Moffett Field. So I'm gonna give you an idea where we are. This is Highway 101. You can kind of hear the noise. It's straight back there. Major thoroughfare, always gets trafficy even on the weekends. But I'm gonna end it there, everybody. So thanks for hanging out if you're still here or watching the replay or whatever. I tried to interact with the chat today a bunch because some people did ask questions and I happened to catch them while they popped up. Otherwise, I often miss them because I'm usually running around trying to not run into people and stay focused on objects and chatting with people. So thanks for the interaction today. It was good fun. I'm gonna come back and read the chat later because I know I missed a lot of it. That's one of my favorite things, is to watch the playback and read the chat. So thanks again, everybody, and stay tuned next weekend. California Extreme Super Coin Op video game extravaganza. It's a whole weekend of classic and modern coin op video games. Console games in one room. They usually have like a big room with pinball tournaments to grand prizes, winning a couple different high-end pinball machines. They also have just a bunch of wild people hanging out there. Lots of silly tchotchkes and memorabilia for sale. They always have some new launches, some new pinball machine. I think last year or year before, it was all these like Iron Maiden and AC/DC and Def Leppard pinball machines with the crazy video graphics and stuff. They also had several James Bond ones that were pretty wild, and Godzilla. That might have been 2 years ago, but it was recently. And they have lectures there and live music and stuff. So it's pretty fun. I've been doing that for maybe 5 years, because I only found out about 5 years ago. I don't know how I missed it, being such a game fan growing up. But there's some wild shit there. And even some prototypes and some old mechanical arcade games that aren't video games, but sometimes are just as hilarious or fun and a nice piece of history. So that's it. Thanks, everybody. Catch you later.